2 games to go. And what a let-off. What a let-off of full-time. I'm going to be talking all about it. I'm going to be talking about Liverpool's latest triumph. All the bits that made me go, fucking good in. I'll be looking at each goal and ranking them on the patented fucking yes scale. And for those new viewers, that's really just how does the goal make you feel on a scale of 1 to 10. And I'll be representing each goal through the medium of crude drawing. So if you missed the goals, fear not, I have them for you. So in terms of me watching the match, I was smarter this time. Yes, my kids got out on the bike, all that sort of stuff, loving it. Just made sure to do it before kick-off time so I could actually watch the start of a match. I was going to say in peace, but there is no peace. But there is minimal disruption, is the best I can hope for, with 2 kids. Soon to be 3, actually. So I was locked in at 2. Kids, and then the third one. No, I'm just kidding. And I was delighted. But I had the match all ready to go. And then you see the team lineup comes out, of course, ordered numerically. But I'm looking through, I'm like, okay, where's Darwin? Now, straight away, Darwin wasn't even in the squad. Which, like, if I can set aside my love of Darwin hat and put on the real fucking world hat, it's not a huge surprise. He comes on lately and he's just invisible. You know what I mean? So, kind of made sense. I mean, still doesn't make sense why Chiesa and Elliott are even on the bench and staying on the bench, but that's a whole other issue. But it was good to see the main man back in goal again, Ali. And we've entered headband Ali era. Him and Sabo. I mean, come on. The 2 most beautiful men on the team are getting more beautiful. So the first half was very much... Salah was very much playing like I kind of expected him to play. Like a man who has just put pen to paper on the most lucrative deal of his career. So I'd be playing that well too, to be honest. I mean, not really, but he was absolutely running the show in that first half. And we played very well in that first half. Salah, I don't use the term mug a lot on this channel. But you have to say that Salah made an absolute mug of their left back. Don't even know the mug's name. He made an absolute mug of him in that first half. Shrugging him off, leaving him for dust. Mugging is the perfect term. And I thought he had his goal as well because it was a vintage Salah chance around 16 minutes where he loses his man, cuts inside. I'm like, I'm literally there in my sitting room. I'm like, goodbye. And then it goes wide. I'm like, But 60 seconds later, the son of a bitch redeemed himself. In a goal that literally showcased it was Diaz's goal and it was a great finish, but it showcased all of Salah's strengths in that he mugged off, if you will, the left back. He's running on. He plays the pass that he plays here. It's a Travella. He's playing with eternal post-goal clarity, at least for the next 72 hours. Plays this delightful, it's like a Travella pass along the ground. It's like a Travella stab pass or something. It's just, it was just inch perfect. Right to Luis Diaz. I'm practically celebrating before he's even kicked it. So let's break this goal down on the patented fucking yes scale. So first of all, you've got Salah. So first of all, you've got Salah showcasing all of his skills, strength, speed, intelligence, technique, everything. Fires in a Travella pass, Luis Diaz. Diaz is like, that's him kicking it. Keeper doesn't get a touch, which also helps. And it's fucking, and just like that, we're 1-0 up. Fucking get in. Where does it rank on the patented fucking yes scale? That's a solid 8 for me. And if you missed it, fear not, because I feel like this crude drawing really sells it to you on what exactly happened. As you can see, everyone in agreement that they've been absolutely mugged off. Fairly accurate, I think. Maybe I'm overplaying the mug thing. But that first half, it was like, Salah's back. The Gravenberch turn was back. Diaz causing all sorts of trouble. It was a great half. Even though we were actually quite lucky and we owed a lot to Ali. First of all, Ali's double save in the first half, where they're running on, hits off his chest. Kudus tries that really impressive shot, to be fair. And Ali just with a tip onto the bar. I mean, that was an incredible save. Connor Bradley is now becoming one of these players who I'm like, I've got my eye on him. Like, what's he up to? You know what I mean? I'm so impressed with him. Every time he's playing, he's becoming my new obsession. Every time he plays, I'm like, fucking hell, he's good, isn't he? Bradley is as intense in his tackling as he is with wanting to get up the pitch. He loves both equally. And he's smart and he's intelligent, and the 1-2s that he plays are great, and just fucking love the man. Second half, not great. More of the same, lads? No. We didn't play well in the second half, but as Van Dijk said himself in the post-match, it's not just down to us, it's also down to them, and they played well. Like, they're the 17th team in the Premier League. They're bloody good. Didn't they beat Arsenal away? And they beat some other big team away, Newcastle or something like that as well. I genuinely think that this is one of the strongest Premier League seasons that we've had in terms of just equally spread. Do you know what I mean? Like, granted, there's certain teams like Spurs, United, that are toiling at the bottom of the table. But I don't think that, and City fell off. But like I've seen enough good teams in the league this year, like Bournemouth, Fulham, Villa, Newcastle, Chelsea at times. That makes me think, this isn't just City have collapsed. They very much did, but you know, or Arsenal are only drawing these games, and Liverpool drew more games than we should. I don't think you can judge the fact that a season's good or bad just if the same top 6 teams are winning or not. Like, look at how it's spread. Look at how hard it is to face pretty much anyone, barring the bottom 3. So each victory is very hard fought, and it's not even like it was 5 years ago, where it's you have to steamroll all the teams if you want to win the league. If I can take this opportunity to, hat in hand, ask you if you could subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, that'd be great. Or if you'd like some of this wonderful merch, the link is in the description below. Okay, back to the video. But second half, I mean, we owed a shitload. Let me talk a little bit about Alisson Becker. I just don't know what I would do without him. Second half, pulled out some incredible saves. There was a one-on-one where it's like, oh my God, I'm not taking it for granted at all, the fact that we have Alisson. And when a player is one-on-one, I'm like, well, he saves it. I'm like, fucking yes, Ollie. Another shot that's going low, looks like it's going into the far post. He just knocks it away. I mean, he's just brilliant. I mean, Big Queeve, as you know, is my brother. And he very, very rarely puts a foot wrong. And there's times where you're like, he could be our number one. And then Ali comes back and you're like, of course. All right, let's talk about their goal. It was one of these where it's like, the ball comes in, I don't know who to blame. Or should I even blame anyone? Like it looks like Robertson's going to clear it. Van Dijk kind of clears it, hits off Robertson and goes in. Maybe Robertson, you know the way Robertson likes to tell a few jokes, maybe he was cracking wise in training, and that's why in the space of 10 minutes Van Dijk shinned him in the back of the neck. which was one thing. And then 10 minutes later, kicks it off Robertson for a Robertson OG. Robertson's like, I don't need this right now, man. And the image of Robertson turning around, he went full Al Pacino on him. Oh! It must be a communication thing. Maybe Robertson was given out because maybe he called it and Van Dijk still, like, maybe didn't hear it or just heard it too late or whatever. But it was just like, once again, can we just concede a screamer or something where you're like, you know what? Fair play. It's rare that I've seen a team, if you stack up all of the goals we've conceded, it'll be painful viewing. But if you were to watch it, you'd be like, oh. Just these little trickly, like, yeah. Any goal that we've essentially conceded in the last 3 months has been some shitty little trickle or something, you know, something weird. And the whole time in the game, I know I've said it before on this channel, I'm like, genuinely, are we the worst corner kick takers in the Premier League? because we never look like we're scoring from a set piece. Granted, McAllister had a free kick off the bar. At this point, it's like, I don't believe this. Like, just get us over the line. And then at this point, I'm watching it. My future wife is in front, and my toddler is beside me, being uncharacteristically chill. And what she was doing, right, so she had all of her teddies on the couch beside me, and she likes to get in and sit amongst her teddies like this. But she had my hand, like, I was just like rubbing her leg like this, and I'd got to take it off, and she would grab it and just put it back on. I'm like, okay, it's keeping her quiet. I'm like, yeah. And then let's talk about the goal. So I'm getting all worked up, but I have to keep my hand on her leg and be like a gentle rub. Oh, fuck's sake. It's mad how we can go from looking like we're never going to score a corner again to scoring what looks like the easiest corner of all time. I mean, I know it wasn't. And I seen Van Dijk talking about it after the match, that he was happy with everything. He was happy with the goal, the time of it. Plus, he says he feels very responsible for the set pieces, and we haven't scored enough set pieces. All the things he was saying, I was like, yes, big V. My toddler is young enough that she doesn't. I can kind of curse without her picking it up, and I'm just like, fucking put this on someone's fucking head. So McAllister whips the ball in. It's one of these, I don't see who it is at the time. I'm just, when the ball goes in, I'm just waiting to see the ball pop back out towards the goal, and I'll figure it out afterwards who scored. One of these Van Dijk goals where he doesn't even have to jump. He's such a big bastard. Where he's just like, goes in and the fucking let off. First of all, I'm jumping up and I have to keep my hand here. I'm like, yes, yes. So it was one of those, I'm like, fucking birds. My missus is laughing. Good, because I can turn toxic pretty quick. So I think she was like, oh good, I've got my evening back. Great. But just the fucking let off. Cop end, 89th minute. You can tell by the way he's running off that he's really feeling it. Everyone's feeling it. Everyone's jumping up. Robertson gives him a big kiss. All is forgiven, mate. So in terms of the fucking yes scale, actually a brilliant ball in from McAllister. It was one of those where it's like, you know, when as soon as he kicks it, I'm like, oh, I think this might be like, yeah! But brilliant ball in by McAllister. Van Dijk mugs off the player in front of him, says, get off. Keeper didn't get a touch on it. Cop end, we're going to win the league. Fucking yes scale, that's a 9. And of course, if you missed it, fear not, because this is exactly how it happened. As you can see, he's pretty much untouchable. Now, please disregard the location of the corner there. The physics don't really work out there, but it is crude, like I said. And then we held on till the end. They even hit the bar after that, where I'm just like, got to full time, and you could see Verge and Ali with a big get over here. Just a big embrace. Two beautiful bastards appreciating each other. They both went over as if to say, listen, cheers for that, mate, yeah? Verge saying to Ali, cheers for making about 3 incredible saves today, keeping us in the game. Ali's like, no problem, mate. Cheers for scoring us the winner. No problem. And that's what I've wanted more of as well, is like, I'm so greedy. We're going to win the league. What more do I want? But I wanted a last minute winner. I wanted a let off, you know what I mean? And you could tell a full time as well, with the huge cheer that went up. I was like, that Van Dijk goal and that cheer at the end kind of stirred it back up in me a little bit, because I'm like, okay, it's a formality, we're going to win. When we win it, it'll be a big thing. It'll be a big release then. You're like, Arsenal can't fucking buy a win. So, you know, I was a bit like, okay, when we win, yeah, I'll cheer. But this is what I wanted. Another little moment before then. More sights along the journey. Because it just makes it all the sweeter. So I think this was, fucking love a last minute winner. Just adds more flavour to this title. I mean, I can't believe that we're going to win the title here. I mean, I can. So I very much called it at the start of the season, if you remember. But it's actually incredible that we're about to win the league. With the same team that we had last year and a brand new manager. and with Salah staying. And do you know what? This video comes out very early on a Monday, so I'm not up on the news if anything's happened since then. I'm pretty sure by the time this video even comes out, probably, the Van Dijk signing announcement will be official. They made enough insinuations on Sunday that it was done and dusted. By all accounts, it is very much done and dusted. They just have to announce the signing. So you can take it that I'm just going to take it right now that video has already come out and that we know for sure that Van Dijk is signed. Even if it hasn't, we know for sure. But I'm going to assume that it's coming out today. And I'm assuming it's 2 more years. Fucking get in. In fact, it's actually a remarkable bit of marketing in that we orchestrated this so Van Dijk would score the winner just to get this contract signing even more feel good, just to dial it up even more. But the fact that we've got Verge and we've got Mo and we've got the title and we've got Slot, who wouldn't want to come with us? But it's a huge deal to have Mo and Verge re-signing their contracts. I don't know what's going to happen with Trent. But you know, like there had been so much kind of like I was saying in the Salah video, like a bit of negativity, a few losses, like the Trent thing, why haven't Virgin Mo signed yet? Like what's happening? So now it's like, okay, that's kind of to the side. We've got our victory. We're 2 victories away. Salah's signed, I'm going to assume. Virgil has also signed. And just all these last minute winner, just all these feel good moments just rising us back up again to fucking take that trophy. And by the way, a few stats broken during this match, in that Van Dijk becomes the defender with the most headed goals in Premier League history, and Salah becomes the player with the most goal involvements in a season in Premier League history. I'll be back in a few days. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy all the Van Dijk stuff, the contract stuff, all the replays of the last minute winner, that Salah pass, those Ali saves. Enjoy it all, and up the fucking Reds.